Hey fellas, so Acura TL Builder here. I just want to show you guys how to rebuild. I'm not going to show you, I'm just going to show you where you can go to get the parts to rebuild it. So this system is quite simple. The motor usually is fine. There's these brush pieces that go in here, but those usually don't go bad because this so rarely spins. These are usually just fine. What goes out when your starter goes click, click, click when you're trying to start it, and as you're trying to start it, the starter's going click, 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 click. So there's terminals here, two terminals, two terminals I believe, that make contact with the plunger, and they give power to make this start turning and doing this thing, turning the flywheel. So what you do is you take this portion apart. You can take the whole thing apart if you want to check it out. But you take this portion off, and here, if you want to get a new one, you'll see that it is $345, and that's the cheapest you can get on Acura Parts warehouse, not going to the dealership. $382 and $345. So on 382, that's remanufactured. So what you do is you just go to Amazon, or you can find private websites too, and look for starter solenoid rebuild kit repair contact and plunger set. And I think they're all about the same. So this kit comes with the 4 there, but I believe there's only 2. This just, it's interchangeable depending on which make you have. So you take the 2, and I think it's these 2 here, but there's 2 and they contact to this thing. And then these go bad. See, they're made of copper, so over time these electrodes, they go bad and they stop making contact. And that's why it goes click, 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 and then it'll work, because they'll make the contact, but it won't make the contact. So you just take that part off that I showed you, take these 2 bolts off, take out the plunger, put it in this plunger, or you can use the same plunger, and put on these, because these copper ones, these fresh ones, will make the starter run just like it was brand new. So instead of paying a lot of money, just take off 2 bolts on the transmission. These 2 bolts right here, 1 bolt, 2 bolt, they're big bolts. Pull this right out after undoing the line that goes right here, and then clipping this thing, and it goes then to here. Undo this, put the nut back on, take out those 2 bolts, take this out, take this portion out, and then buy for $10 new copper electrodes. They used to be like, back when I was 19, I called Honda, and for the dealership of all places, and they sold me for like 48 cents these 2 right here. I didn't even replace any plunger, I just replaced these 2, and it started right up and worked every single time after that until I sold it, and I'm sure it kept working. So these motors, they're pretty straightforward, they don't go bad. Just replace those 2 copper pieces and the plunger if you wish, and it's going to keep on trucking. Easy as that, fellas. Save money. It's a Honda. Rebuild this. You can see in my other video, real quick, real easy. This as well is just the terminals that are wearables. Otherwise, these keep functioning just as they should. Just don't over tighten that belt, and they'll keep going just as they should. Have a good day.